What's poppin' YouTube? This is gonna be a part 2 to my Kevin Samuels reaction to the last video I posted because that one was a little short. So let's go ahead and get into the rest of this shit.
Brothers? I do. I have an older brother, so I'm the baby. How old is he? He is, I want to say 36. 36. Only one brother? I have one brother, and then I have one older sister. All right. So, see, when it almost gets time for you ladies to tell the truth, you start scheming. If men around 30 or under don't seem to be marriage-minded, I ask you, why do you think it is? And the answer is real simple, because there are no wives.
And that's a good point. Like, you know, traditional women are gone. You know what I mean? Like, wife material is real hard to find. Let me get back into this since it's playing still.
But by not having standards collectively for women, you all lose. Because men are simple. If you don't have to be a provider as a man or do anything else to get access to sex, all you gotta do is swipe left, swipe right. They'll pass you and go on to the next one. Very true.
Very true.
It's crazy that, because I'm sorry to interrupt you. I'm going through this right now. I'm at an age where I feel like now is the time for me to start settling down, to start building that foundation for myself with a family. And it has become very hard for me. And it's not fun. And I don't want to be out here doing none of that. Bro, what's the longest relationship you've ever had? I've actually been on and off with my ex since 7th grade, and I'm 24 now. So that has been a situation. That's nothing.
Wait.
7th grade, puppy love.
On and off with her ex since 7th grade and she's 24. So she ain't got no real experience with men at the end of the day. Let's get back into this.
I mean, we've still kept the up until now. And he's actually mentioned kids and marriage to me before. How old is he? He's 24, so we're both 24. And what does he do for a living? He actually is in school, too. So he's at Norfolk State. Right. He can't afford a wife and kids. Yeah. See? But I was dating.
See, I'm just interjecting here. I'm familiar with the Virginia area, Norfolk and all that. And Norfolk, Sulphur, Virginia, in my opinion, there ain't much going on out there. You know what I mean? Let's just get back into this.
Being on and off with him, I was actually dating a guy. He was 34, so we were 10 years apart. And he could do those things, but it wasn't a good situation. So I feel like age, I'm not opposed to starting. Hold up. Before we start talking about where are you white? No.
Hold up. Y'all see Kevin Samuels' face when she was saying all that? Like, he was just like he knew, like, he just. Hey, yo, the Godfather of Kevin Samuels hilarious as fuck, bro.
So let's not worry about what the problem is with or without meaning. Because the question I'm going to ask you, you want to settle down and be a wife, all right, what qualifies you to do that? Were you taught how to do any of that stuff? No, I've just seen it in my grandma, for instance. I've seen that. Kudos for seeing it, but did your mother?
And that's another issue. These females typically aren't even raised to be wifey material. You know what I mean? That right there is a serious issue. Because when he asked her that question, there was a slight pause, and she was like, "Well, I've seen examples of it, so like, I don't know." It's another issue we got going. Let's get back into this shit.
No. All right. So I don't know how you young ladies, you see your grandmother and your great grandmother, but you want it, but you're not preparing yourself for it. Because if you were preparing yourself for it, you wouldn't be tolerating a 7th grade on and off again situation. Yeah. And then the man who's 34, I mean, this is why A lot of focus you ladies have to put is on yourself, because you may have a standard for yourself, a virtue standard, but what are you doing to prepare yourself to become the wife and mother you say you want to be? Right.
The thing, like, it seems like a lot of modern women aren't really preparing themselves to be wife material. You know what I mean? And that's an issue. But they want the high value husband material man. Like that's what seems to be going on in today's modern dating world, and the shit's getting kind of old and annoying. Let's get back into this though.
Well, right now, if you're asking me, right now, right now I've just been working on myself. Like I said, I'm finishing up school. I work. School has nothing to do with being a wife or a mother. Well, right now, as far
Hey, I'm definitely gonna pause it. Cause I was raised by a single mom, and I seen that she thought having a degree thought it raised her value in the dating market, and it really didn't. Cause she's still single and alone to this day. But it's females seem to think that education, like man, we care about that. Like we don't care about that because we don't have access to that or your bank accounts most of the time. So that's not really doing nothing for us, unless you have a degree related in the field of business or something that we're in that y'all can help us with. But most of y'all don't. It's like nursing degrees and stuff like that. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. Let's get back into this. Let's get it.
I wouldn't even say that it's nothing that I'm doing as far as like practicing for that. So as an educated woman, as an intelligent woman, you expect somebody to just hire you your potential, and you're supposed to do this on the job training. Well, I mean that's what training is for. So no, it's not. No, it's not. See, this is the funny thing about you ladies. The funny thing about you ladies is you expect a man to take that kind of risk.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to marry you on your potential, but you don't date on potential.
Exactly.
You date on security.
Yeah.
And the answer is, yeah, Kevin. I'm just like so many other women in my generation. I know how to go to school.
Pause this again while he's making a good point. Yo, the Godfather Kevin Samuels is like he is so on the point with that. Like I can't even. We're just gonna get back into it because the Godfather's just dropping gems right now.
I have to take care of myself. As far as actually being a wife and a mother, I'm doing absolutely nothing. I can see, even if for you say you can see your grandmother, your great grandmother, you're practically doing nothing because you expect a man to accept you as you are.
Mm-hmm.
And I got news for all you young ladies. That's not good enough. That's why men. That's a big reason why men under 30 aren't looking at you guys as wives, because they're like,
yep.
What am I getting? I know how to deal with you now. I know how to date you and have sex with you. That's always required. But I feel like also men under 30 don't want marriage. You gotta understand, my generation, these guys don't want to get married. It doesn't matter. See, the problem is men under 30. The problem is you ladies aren't wives.
Exactly. I'm gonna pause on end this video on that. He's exactly right. You know, these women want things, from us men, and they don't even meet the basic requirements of being wife material. Even I would say, even like we like to call fellas, we fellas, when we dating a loyal down chick, like they don't even fit that. But anyway, this is your boy Gita, one of my first little YouTube reaction videos. Hope y'all like it. Drop a like and subscribe. Plenty more to come. Come on, drop the likes and subscribe so I can put more on here. See ya.